All right, everyone, I'm going to continue with example 2, finding the whole in a word problem. So this says, during Thanksgiving, Marley needed to mash potatoes. When she woke up in the morning, her mom had already done some of them. If 20% of the potatoes were mashed and 16 potatoes were still unmashed, how many total potatoes are there? So again, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to break down my parts, percents, and whole. So I've got mashed potatoes and unmashed potatoes. And just like the last problem, the two parts add up to the whole, and the percents should represent the same thing. So mashed and unmashed. And then my whole in this one is going to be total potatoes. Now I'm going to do my numbers. So I've got my two parts that make up my percents, and then my whole. So now I'm going to put in the numbers. So it says if 20% of the potatoes were mashed. So 20% of the potatoes were mashed. That means that 80% of the potatoes were unmashed, because my 2% need to add up to 100. Then it says, and 16 potatoes were still unmashed. So 16 goes here. And then I'm going to look at my question. It says, how many total potatoes are there? So how many total potatoes means that my question mark is in my whole box. Now I've got my green highlighter again. I'm going to highlight my question mark first. Now this time, because the question mark is in the whole box, I have to look at my other two boxes and say, what information do I have all of in order to solve this problem for the whole? And the information that I now have all of is the unmashed potatoes. Because whatever I highlight in the parts or percents box, I have to highlight the same word in the other one. So I have to make sure I have all the information in each of those boxes. So now I'm going to set up the percent proportion. Percent over 100 is equal to part over whole. And I'm trying to find this box here on the bottom. So 80 to 16 is going to be divided by 5. And I get 20. So 20 potatoes. Okay, this is my example of finding the whole in a word problem.